I'll admit it, travel credit cards are pretty awesome, especially when you consider that they're often responsible for helping people go on their trip of a lifetime for a fraction of the cost. But that does not necessarily mean that everybody should get them. In fact, you probably should avoid getting travel credit cards unless you can handle all the things we're about to go over in today's video. Let's begin with the first, which is annual fees, aka everybody's favorite way to spend their money. Now, most of these travel related cards will have annual fees of $95 and up from there. In fact, if we take a look at some of the most popular travel cards that everybody talks about and likes, we've got cards like the Sapphire Preferred from Chase. That one has a fee of $95 per year. Then the big brother to that one, the Sapphire Reserve, is currently at $550 per year plus $75 for each authorized user. Then there's the Amex Platinum card at a huge $695 per year. The Amex Gold at $250, the City Premier card at $95, and the Capital One Venture X at $395. Now, with that context in place, why do some people then still go choose to get a card with an annual fee? Well, the main broad reason for this is because they're essentially buying into an overall rewards and benefits package, ideally at a discount. Here's one example. A lot of the top tier high annual fee travel cards come with a Priority Pass membership, but you can also get a Priority Pass membership a la carte on its own, and the prices you can see here on the screen are $99 per year for the standard level, $329 for the standard plus, or $469 per year for the prestige level. And here's the thing, a lot of those top tier big fee cards come with a Priority Pass membership as part of their benefits. And if that is going to be kind of like a prestige level, which most of them are, some of them are even better than the prestige, by the way, that's roughly $469 per year. If your card has a $550 annual fee, well, most of that is just going to be kind of similar to buying a Priority Pass membership. But the difference is that that might be one out of a dozen benefits you get with your credit card. The second thing you'll have to be able to handle are devaluations. And what I'm referring to here is the fact that points and miles tend to lose value over time. A heartbreaking day for Mileage Plus members as United devalues Europe Saver Awards by 33%. Disappointing, huge IHG Rewards Club devaluation. Bad news, World of Hyatt announces category changes. 214 hotels to soon require more points. Virgin Atlantic increases ANA first class award rates. Devaluation. Delta devalues SkyMiles again. Starts booking cheapest international awards as basic economy. Here's the sad, grim, rainy day truth. Whenever it comes to points and miles, the longer you hold them, the less value they tend to have over time. Of course, some exceptions may exist, but we're speaking broadly here. If you need 60,000 points or miles to go on your special flight from point A to point B, perhaps a few years from now, that same 60,000 point route might cost 80,000 points. To make another broad generalization here and to also help you a bit to navigate this world of points and miles, usually it's the points from hotel programs and the airline miles that tend to get devalued the worst and the most often. So if you want to kind of hedge your devaluations and have points that tend to lose value at the slowest rate or the smallest amounts, you want to focus on bank issued points like Amex membership rewards, Chase Ultimate Rewards, Citi Thank You points, Capital One Venture or Spark Miles, and Built Rewards points. All of those currencies are both flexible and transferable. Flexible meaning you can use them for a variety of flights, rental cars, hotels, cruises, etc. And transferable means you can go from your current program, like Chase points, out to a partner program. In other words, you end up with miles or points in a separate program, then you can use them over on that side. So rather than having your focus on one currency, like United Miles, for example, why not have a card that earns points that can be used for United flights or 20 other airlines. The third thing that you'll have to be able to handle are expiration dates, and there are four kind of subcategories here. The first one is going to be the points and miles category. Did you know that your American Airlines Advantage miles expire every 24 months if you don't have qualifying activity? However, if you're under the age of 21, you're not subject to that rule. Or if you have one of their primary Advantage credit cards, then you're also not subject to that rule. What about Frontier miles? Those expire every 12 months without qualifying activity. And IHG rewards points for those hotel stays, those are also subject to a 12-month expiration cycle, again, unless you have qualifying earn or redeem transactions. Absolutely crucial to keep track of the expiration policies for the programs that you participate in. I personally have a little spreadsheet where I write down the current expiration policies for whichever hotel or airline programs that I use. The ones I don't use, I don't worry about those. Now, since we're talking about travel cards in today's video, there's a good chance that over the course of your journey, you'll probably end up with more than just one travel credit card. So if that's the case and you want a really great way to manage them all in one place, check out today's sponsor called MAXREWARDS. MAXREWARDS is an app that allows you to manage your credit cards, rewards, and benefits all in one place. This includes seeing when your bills are due, tracking your sign-up bonuses, monitoring your credit scores, and more. On the Activity tab, you can view the transactions across all your cards to easily see where you've been spending your money, including the value of the rewards you've earned across different categories. Then the Best Card tab helps you identify which card to use for different purchases. That way you can earn points or cash back even faster. And perhaps my favorite feature is the Benefits and Offers dashboard, which you can unlock with the gold level of MAXREWARDS. You might be familiar with Chase offers, Amex offers, Bank of America deals, and others. Each time you sync the app, all of your offers will be activated automatically, including the hidden ones from Amex that you didn't even know about. In fact, my Amex Gold card showed 162 offers that were ready to go thanks to MAXREWARDS. So if you'd like to try MAXREWARDS, use the link down below in the description to get the gold level entirely free for your first month. Now let's keep things moving forward. Part 2 of this are credits, and those can come in a variety of different formats. The ones that we're most commonly referring to in our industry are going to be credits like the ones demonstrated here by the Amex Platinum card. Currently, this card comes with a $200 hotel credit, $240 digital entertainment credit, $155 Walmart Plus credit, a $200 Uber cash benefit, a $200 airline fee credit, a $300 with Equinox benefit, and the list goes on from there. Now, while the Amex Platinum card does have an overwhelming amount of credits, it's definitely not the only card with credits. Whether you've got 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5, or more to manage, you really want to be able to understand when they become active and when they expire and if they roll over. A lot of these credits are available on an annual basis. Some are monthly. Some are semi-annual, meaning twice per year, once every 6 months. Some are quarterly, and some might even be every few number of years, like TSA PreCheck or Global Entry credits. Those often renew every 4, 4.5, or 5 years, depending on the terms of that card's program. Part 3 of the expiration dates are certificates. This could refer to a variety of different types of credits that we have and play around with in our industry, but one of the most common ones are going to be the annual free night hotel credits that you get with your hotel cards or after reaching certain milestones and things like that. So here's a screenshot from my Marriott Bonvoy account. You can see my Ritz-Carlton Free Night Award. That was before the new change where it's now an 85K cert. So this one is the last of the older, lower value ones, but nonetheless, it expires on August 26th. And then I also have a club level upgrade here expiring on September 26th, 2023. And part 4 are the other benefits that may come on your card. Here's a screenshot from some of the benefits with the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, which has partnerships with Lyft, DoorDash, GoPuff, and Instacart. All these may have their own enrollment expiration dates. And again, these might be monthly or annual type of credits based on the terms. So you really want to understand, especially these partner benefits, if they can be useful to you, then do not let them go to waste. I know you don't want to hear this, but in the credit card game, the fine print matters. Thing you gotta handle, number 4, managing benefits. And here are the same ones that we just talked about with the expiration dates. And although related, what I'm referring to here is actually using the benefits, not just knowing when they start and when they end. So here I'm referring to knowing the terms, the restrictions, availability, maximizing the benefits, combining the benefits, perhaps if you have some overlap, whatever it may be, know how to manage all these benefits to your advantage, your travel habits, and your lifestyle. So perhaps you have a couple different trackers, one for all the expiration policies of your rewards and your benefits, and another tracker of the benefits themselves, and for example, how much the credits are worth, and the different terms and restrictions so that way you know what it's eligible for and what it's not eligible for. Another thing you want to get a really good handle on here is going to be the big learning curve that comes with the travel space. The first main point of this being planning. When it comes to cashback credit cards, you don't really have to plan much. If you want to go on a trip tomorrow or next year or 3.5 months from now, whatever it happens to be, you go on your trip and you can redeem your cashback either before you go, during your trip, or even after you return. Either way, you're paying yourself back, but at a flat rate. On the other hand, you may have to search for award availability on certain airlines and hotels to find space for you to redeem your points and miles. It may not be a wide open calendar like it would be for cash paying travelers. So be patient, be flexible, but you'll probably have to plan in advance to be able to take good advantage of your rewards. Part 2 of the learning curve is point values. 50,000 Amex points is not necessarily equal to 50,000 Marriott points, even though this card is also issued by American Express. In fact, points in different programs might have completely different values. So 10K is not equal to 10K all the time unless it's the same points. That's why I strongly recommend checking out a lot of different reputable bloggers out there who tend to travel part-time or even full-time around the world. Here's one example from Upgraded Points for all their values for the flexible point programs like Chase, Amex, Bank of America, etc. Also, the airline loyalty programs, there's a long list of those with their average values. Same with the hotel programs too. And a lot of these are spoken in terms of average values because even the same points currency might have different values with different itineraries. So to give you a good overall view, check out Upgraded Points, check out View from the Wing, also 1 Mile at a Time, the Points Guy. A lot of these people have similar but different values for their points. So by looking at a lot of different ones, it gives you a general idea of the value for each type of program. Part 3, transfer partners. Here's a list I compiled for you all with the transfer partners in each of the major transferable points programs with the airlines on top and the hotels on the bottom. Feel free to pause this as long as you would like to look it over and compare and contrast the different programs, but the main takeaway here is the amount of flexibility you have when you have just one or more points currencies and the ability to convert or transfer them out to many, many more programs to pretty much by default diversify the rewards that you have. And the last point of this learning curve are the airline alliances. In the spirit of keeping things very simple, what these alliances allow you to do from a rewards perspective is allow you to use your miles from one airline on another airline. So for instance, if you had a bunch of Avianca Life miles, you don't just have to fly with Avianca. You could actually use them to fly first or business class on Lufthansa going over to Europe. And that's what takes the transfer partner game to a whole new level. Chase may only have 11 airline transfer partners right now, but all these airlines participate in different alliances. So you actually have way more than just 11 options at your disposal. And our last and final thing that you'll definitely want to get a really strong grip on when it comes to using travel cards is the bigger spend requirements in reference to their welcome bonuses. Taking one really common card that a lot of people love, especially earlier on in the travel game, the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Right now the offer is to earn 60,000 points. Sometimes it may go higher, but you'll have to spend $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months to get your bonus. Averaging that out, that's about $1,334 a month. So if you don't spend that much normally on credit cards, then you may want to avoid cards like this because beyond anything else in this game, you want to have financial responsibility in the first and foremost position in your life. Take care of your money first and let credit cards be a fun side game secondarily. So to give you all a really nice summary of what we talked about in today's video, here are all the main things that you want to get a really good handle on to be able to take great advantage of travel credit cards. And with all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. Also check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a great app to manage multiple credit cards, rewards, and benefits all in one place, and to view my site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and while you're waiting for it to hit this channel, always remember that you are great.